Speaker is Michael Wilson.
Thank you there, Kim. Appreciate it.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor. Before I start, if possible, could I provide to the board?
Yes, sure.
So, good evening, Michael Wilson, 412 Eisenhower Street, Farragut, Tennessee. I want to speak a little bit to the Farragut Business Alliance and some information I came across. What I've handed you is an IRS website that allows you to search for tax-exempt organizations. My understanding is currently the town of Farragut provides a automatic renewal of a $75,000 payment for the operations of the Farragut Business Alliance. And what I want you to notice is under IRS codes, nonprofit organizations that have gross receipts less than $200,000 but more than $50,000 are required to file a 990 EZ form or 990 form annually, and that's supposed to be done within so many days of the end of their fiscal year. If you look at the two screenshots that I provided you, if you look at the bottom right corner, I highlighted the date so you can see I pulled this today at 4:41 p.m. prior to coming to this meeting. The top is the actual search box, and you can see the little red circle there where it says copies of returns. When you hit on the copy of returns after placing the Farragut Business Alliance name in there, you end up with the copies of returns that the IRS has on file. I would note that they have records from 2015 to 2019, but there is no record on file, at least on this website, for 2020 and 2021. And I'm just wondering if any of you that sit on the Farragut Business Alliance board or the town administrator may understand if there's a problem with the taxes or if there's some holdup at the IRS that they're not being presented on their website as being filed for those years. So that's the first question. The second statement I'd like to make is if there is an issue with the tax filings, which I can't imagine there's an issue because they're a nonprofit organization, so they wouldn't have to pay taxes. I'm sure it's a matter of simply filing a 4-page form. I actually pulled that. The easy form is 4 pages. So the question, or I guess the comment I would have is, this $75,000 has been on auto renewal for a few years now. I don't know exactly how many, and I think the amount is still $75,000. I may be mistaken in the amount. But with that being said, I would encourage this board, prior to renewing funds, that the Farragut Business Alliance update these tax files for these last years and come back to the board and express that these have been done and that their tax filings are current. I think that would be prudent for this government agency to ensure that any business we're doing with an outside entity such as the Farragut Business Alliance is complying with federal law in filing their taxes. So unless there was some other reason, and again, that was my first question, is there some reason that these things haven't been filed, or is there some issue at the IRS level that they're being reviewed and just not been posted yet? So I make that recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
That's all of our speakers.